What's going on, Falcon fan? This is Kondo coming back at you with another video. So, guys, we're going to talk about day three of 2024 training camp, where the fans came out and represented the day. It was my first time to get a look at the 2024 Falcons, and I left away really impressed from what I've seen from the new team. What's going to look like this year. Um, some things that we definitely gonna get into, but I really, being day three, I really like what I saw from the team, and guys, really excitement is just through the roof right now. Looking at what this team really can bring to the table this year. Let's get into it. So, with that being said, if you have not already, go ahead and please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video. Please hit the like button so I know you guys out here talk about. Then please share my video throughout the YouTube universe so more people can come in here and talk about. That's right, these Atlanta Falcons. So, guys, like I said, the fans came out. You can feel the energy in the air. It was a big crowd. I tried to get there early, but I guess everybody tried to get there early, so it was packed line. It was already a huge line out there waiting to get into the gate. The fans really came out representing the day, and it just shows you the hunger and what the fans feel about this team and the energy that new coach Raheem Morris has brought in, and with Kirk Cousins, Michael Penix, all those guys. The vibe just around the city. You can see that from what I witnessed today from a fan base, and I'm just loving what I had to see from all of us today out there representing guys. So kudos to all of us coming out there doing our things. Um, I can tell you this from first glance. Just go ahead and get into it. Um, our quarterback room is definitely much improved than it was from probably the last two seasons. Just looking at what Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix, both of those guys bring to the table, um, it's amazing. Being in day three, it seemed like both of these guys are already it seemed like they have got really comfortable with the offense, knowing that it's a new offensive system that especially for Michael Penix learning Kirk Cousins, something he probably you know throughout his whole career, but the terminology is different, the players are different, but it just seemed like both of those guys really in rhythm. Um, Today they had just the ones and twos pretty much going at it all day. They did have what Coach Raheem Morris called Mamba time, where they had the ones going against the ones, and Kirk Cousins looked at really, really good during that period as well. Um, I'm really gonna shout out to the rookie Michael Penix. It seems like he has definitely grasped the offense, from the OTAs to the mini camps, going into training camp, and it's safe to say that he's definitely um, is the future for us at the quarterback position, because he's already showing the traits that if he had to come in right now as our backup, I would feel comfortable. I mean, he still make rookie mistakes. He had an interception today. Clark Phillips III threw it, but it was just pressure and something that you would expect from a rookie. So that's not surprising. But for the most part, Michael Penix has definitely looked really good. He spent most of the day going up against the number one defense. He actually threw an excellent touchdown pass to Rondell Moore on AJ Terrell. So um, he's really doing his thing, and it's just amazing how both of those guys have grasped the offense so fast. I'm not surprised for Kirk Cousins, going into his 13th season, but for the young rookie Michael Penix, his ability to not make a whole lot of mistakes out there running the offense, going up against the number ones is really impressive, and you like to see that. I know a lot of people mentioning about our defense right now. And what I had to say about the defense is just the amount of players going in and out. It's interesting to see the rotations. They got James Smith Williams starting in the starting lineup instead of Arnold Ebiketie. I heard Raheem Morris mention that he's better in the run game. Arnold Ebiketie better pass rusher, so you can see those guys in and out. We did see Arnold Ebiketie out there with the first, the number ones as well. The same thing could be said for Troy Anderson and Nate Lamon. Nate Lamon started out with the number ones, but then Troy Anderson was switched out with him going to number ones. The secondary has pretty much been consistent. It's been Mike Hughes on the other side, AJ Terrell, and Richard Grant out there with Jesse Bates. So from the defensive backfield, you haven't seen a lot of changes with the number ones, but from the defensive line, you definitely seen that, and also you have seen from the linebacker position. But guys, overall, um, from off to me, the offense just looked like it's in sync. And the biggest takeaway I took from today is that it's a completely different offense than we have seen in the last few seasons. A lot of motion. The ball is going to be distributed to a lot of different players. To me, today went to Kyle Pitts. He had a lot of um, catches today. It seemed like he was featured, especially with Kirk Cousins was out there. He seemed like he got the ball a lot. He made an outstanding catch on the sideline. Kirk Cousins put it right in the bucket. It was excellent coverage on him, but he still hauled it in. And it looks like he's getting back up to form. So you really have to take your head off to what Kyle Pitts looked like. And mark my word, I already said I think he's going to be one of the breakout players for the Atlanta Falcons this year. And for what I seen today, nothing's really changed my mind from what I seen from what Kyle Pitts was able to do. From a defense standpoint, it seemed like they still mixing and matching. Um, and to be honest with you, with no pads on, I still think the offense have advantage. No, you can't really get physical at the line of scrimmage. From a defensive back standpoint, so it's still a ramp up period, in my opinion. More like it's 11 on 11, but I think when they are able to start putting pass on and get more physical, they're not don't want to hurt your teammate, but you being able to, especially from a cornerback standpoint, going up against a guy is shifty and speedy as Rondell Moore. AJ Terrell got to get his hands on him, um, and things like that. You did see the defense, the front seven, actually bring a lot of pressure today. That's the reason Michael Penix was through that pick that he threw. You saw a lot of more penetration. You saw some blitzes coming in from our defensive backfield. So you can see some of the stuff they're starting to tweak in from a defensive standpoint. But I believe for a defense to look, excellent, it's all about the physicality, because when you can't be as physical as you want to be, um, the offense going to have advantage. It's just that simple, and that's when we're really going to kind of find out about the defensive line, the outside linebackers, the pass rush, and things like that. Because right now, with no pass on, it's really hard to determine whether or not these guys got what it takes to be able to get the job done. But we did see penetration today from the defense, but you can say it's a sack, not a sack. I think if you counted up, probably like 4 or 5 sacks today from the defense. And of course, they still let them pass the ball because that's the deal. But at the same time, um, right now, from a defensive standpoint, look like they're losing the battle. But I think the physicality is kind of hindering them from that standpoint of not being able to be as physical as they want to be. But the offense looks outstanding right now. Um, and it's really firmly in stone that Michael Penix is number two. Taylor Heineke got like 6 minutes to throw the ball in practice today. It really was solidified that Raheem Morris wanted to see what Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins had to do today in the live scrimmages, because they got majority of the snaps today, and probably moving forward, that's how it's going to be, because you want to be able to get your um, number ones ready, and then of course the backup, he's got to be prepared as well. So, um, but it was a really good day today. I love what I seen from the team, um, and like I said today, my guy today is Kyle Pitts. He probably had maybe 7 or 8 catches today. Didn't count them on my hand, but um, it was the day off, he was wide open. And I was trying to figure out how he gets so wide open. Um, it was the first pass of the day from Kirk Cousins, and it was wide open Kyle Pitt right in the middle of the field. So but this is some of the things we definitely got to look forward to moving forward. Completely different offense, a lot of motion. Um, Not that much 12 personnel, a lot more 11 personnel. We saw Kyle Pitts split out, you know, playing wide receivers when they had Charlie Warner in the game as well. So he was their third receiver out there with Darnell Mooney and Drake London. So red zone look good. You can't really see the run game, like I said, because there's no pads on. So overall, guys, good day today. Good to see it. Good to see the guys out on the field today. We get one more opportunity to see these guys from a fan standpoint, and that's on Friday at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. But other than that, we're going to be able to see these guys in preseason. But if they can continue on the trajectory of what I've seen, I think it's going to be a really explosive offense. Um, Definitely got to see the defense come around, and when the pads get on, I think we're going to start to see some some more out of those guys. The physicality, what we really want to see from a defensive standpoint. But right now, I think, in my opinion, from what we heard the last 2 days, from not being out there, then for what I seen with my own eyes today, the offense looked really sharp. Um, and the defense seemed hesitant because, like I said, the physicality is not where they wanted to be. So, guys, that's all I have today. Give me your thoughts. If you was out there, if you actually witnessed some things, something I did mention, definitely shout out. Let me know what you saw. Your thoughts on it. Um, at this point, I don't think it's concerned about our offense looking so good against our defense, but it's to me it's a good sign because I mean our offense is going to be explosive, and it's so different from what we've seen in, like I said, the last 3 years of how well the quarterback play is. It's eye opening to see what we really were missing um, when you don't have somebody back there that's um, able to be more consistent on a throw by throw basis. So um, shout out to the Atlanta Falcons front office coaching staff for going ahead and rectifying that issue of having a good quarterback back there. You know, one and two. So I love it, and that's what you like to see. So, guys, that's all I have. This is your boy Ricondo coming back at you with another video. Peace.